Welcome back to another exciting chemistry lessons. In the last lesson, we learned how to take our given time a conversion factor to get from one unit of measurement to another unit of measurement. We actually convert from one unit of measurement to another unit of measurement by basically multiplying conversion factors that has two different unit measurement in it. Well, in this case, or in this lesson, we are going to look at the same concept, but we are going to multiply to more than one conversion factor because we don't have a conversion factor that relate the two unit measurement together. Let's look at an example problem. How many penny are in $3.5? And notice how I put the singular form just to simplify the whole entire process. Let's assume that we don't know all the conversion factor, or at least the conversion factor between penny and $1. We know that 100 penny equal to $1. And that is pretty easy. That allows us to multiply by just one conversion factor. Let's assume that we don't know. We have to use what's given to us, okay? There's three conversion factor here. Which one do we use and how many? Well, our given values is $3.5. So we have our given, so we have $3.5, okay? And time our conversion factor. Well, which one do we use? We have three of them to choose. Are we going to choose the one with dollar and quarter? Okay, we could, but let's look at this. We also have dollar and dimes. We also have one dime and penny. Look at our desired unit. This is penny. So we have to do something with penny, okay? We circle penny. This one has penny, and penny is deal with dime. The quarter, we don't have quarter and penny together, so we can ignore this part. We're not going to get anything by converting from dollar to quarter. We have to convert to dime because here we have the relationship between dimes and penny. And here we have dime and dollar. So if we look at this, which one do we multiply first? This one dime equal to 10 penny, or $1 equal to 10 dime. Well, and how you determine which conversion factor to multiply is look at the previous unit. This is in dollar. So your conversion factor must have dollar in it, which is this one right here. Now, if we multiply that conversion factor, of course, the $1 is going to be on the bottom. If the dollar is on the bottom, the top part must be the dime. Okay, and notice how the dollar cancel out. And now, look what we have. We have dimes. So dime, right here we have one dime equal to 10 penny. So now we can multiply that. And of course, the dime will be on the bottom. One dime is going to be on the bottom. If this part on the bottom, the other part must be on top. So it's 10 penny. And look what we have, penny, which is exactly what we are looking for. So the dime cancel out. Now we just multiply this on our calculator. 3.5 times 10. That is 35. 35 times 10, that's 350. So we have 350 penny. But let's put this in a calculator just to show you how to type this in a calculator. We multiply every number on top divided by every number on the bottom. We have 3.5 times 10, which is from here, divided by 1. Divided by 1 again. Of course, we can ignore the 1, but I just want to show it to you. And the only unit that is left is penny. So we have 350 penny, which is how many penny there are in $3.5. Now let's apply this same concept in chemistry. Well, in this case, how many grams of calcium carbonate if there are 1.04 times 10 to 23rd calcium carbonate molecules? What we have here is, remember, this times 10 to the something, times 10 to the something right here. This can be expressed as the capitalized E. So that's what we're going to use in here, okay? In this case, let's look at this problem. What is our given? Well, our given is this little information right here. This is our given number, 1.04 times 10 to 23rd calcium carbonate molecules. And the same thing we're going to write down our given. 1.04, and I'm going to write in term of E, okay, 23 calcium carbonate molecules. So we have molecules, that's our unit right there, molecules is our unit, and our chemical is calcium carbonate, CaCO3. Now time our first conversion factor. Now which conversion factor do we multiply by? Well, we need to have a conversion factor that has molecules of calcium carbonate in it. Which one has it? Well, this one has it. So we are going to multiply by that conversion factor. And what we have here is, if this is molecules, down here need to be molecule as well. And if this part is on the bottom, which is right here, the top part must be on top. So basically what we just did here, we cancel out the molecules of calcium carbonate. And what we have here on top is 1 mole of calcium carbonate. So we just convert from molecules to mole. That's what we just did by multiplying that first conversion factor. Now we need something that convert from mole to grams, which is this one right here. So we are going to multiply by that second conversion factor. See how we have grams, which is exactly what we're looking for right here, our desired unit right here. So here we have mole. So of course this part will be on the bottom. We have 1 mole of CaCO3, calcium carbonate. And the mole part is on the bottom. This part must be on top. So 100.09 grams of calcium carbonate. And look what happened to the mole. It canceled out. And now we have our grams, which is exactly what we're looking for. We are done. So the next part. Now when it comes to multiplying with exponential number, there are limitations on the calculator on your Chromebook. So we had to use calculator like Desmo to figure it out. Or you can buy yourself a scientific calculator. In this case, what we have here is, again, multiply everything on top, divide everything on the bottom. That's the concept. So we have 20.00 times 1 times 6.02. And remember this e right here, that's times 10 to the power of something, times 10 to the power of what? 23. So now, how do we move this out to make it lowercase again? By just click somewhere out here on that space. Then we have our answer on top, right? So press enter, and that is our answer. So now we need to take this answer and divide by everything on the bottom. So see this A and S right there? A and S represent answer. So answer, we are going to divide by 18, divided by 18.02, okay? And then press enter. Now we have to divide again by 1. Well, in this case, we know we can ignore 1. What if it's something else? So you click answer, and then you click division again, divide by 1. And you would continue to do that until you divide by all the number on the bottom. And our answer is 6.681. So 6.68 times 10 to the 23rd. So we have 6.68 times 10 to the 23rd molecules of H2O. But what we are going to do is we are going to type it as 6.68 E23 molecules. That way we don't have to worry about typing a lot of numbers. We just use the letter E. So practice using the decimal calculator, and then you can use a calculator on your test or quiz.